hmm The search is related to a violation of a code section. Yeah. And an offense description. Yes. See, unlawfully restraining somebody without any due process of law. Yeah. Now, those oaths of office that are in office, yeah, just give me their names. And then there's what's known as law enforcement. You have a badge on? Pooh. You've arrested me numerous times for the fraud of issuing a court order. Right. Where the protected person didn't sign it? Yes. It was not a sheriff that served me? Yes. There's the fraudulent use of the ex officio Superior Court signature? Yes. No signature of the petitioner? And what could be an actual forgery of the county commissioner? Yes. Now, I'm going to want some warrants today, okay? Just give me the name of every person in law enforcement in the United States of America. Yes, that realizes that Budnick, Budnek, is a very unique last name. Now, I'm going to want to have you arrested, prosecuted. Yes. Now, there's what's known as property. Yes. Designed for use. Intended for use or used in committing a crime. Ooh. Then there's that contraband. Yes, the fruits of the crime or other items legally possessed. Then there's that evidence of a crime. Now, I provided the evidence, yes, of forgery. Yes, he did. Fraudulent use of the state court seal? Yes. What could be forgery of the actual court commissioner's signature? Yes. The fraud of serving me in the Sequim Public Library by an individual that is not in the sheriff's department? Yes. And then I proved that this criminal code, this criminal complaints, yeah, they shouldn't be used against those that are homeless. You should have used law enforcement. No Miranda rights. The fraudulent use of mental health evaluations. Yes. The fraudulent use of law enforcement. Myself being on personal recognizance. Without you admitting the evidence that I wasn't in Brennan, Washington. Technically, I'm still unlawfully restrained. I'm restrained from leaving. Now, those in law enforcement for the last 40 years, just give me their names. And then there are attorneys. You know, the attorney oath? Yes, yes, yes. And then there's the attorney, let's see, oath of admission. You know, these district courts, they have some of these where you have to fill out a special card. Yes. See, I actually did go through these a couple of years ago, these district court forms. And first, you become an attorney oath when you pass the bar. Yes. And then you get to be an oath of admission. Yeah. When you want to practice law in the Supreme Court, that's right, or District Court of the United States of America. Could you get me all those cards with all the names of those that are oaths of admission? Yes. Now, I know I have it here someplace, because my thought is, for every one of them that has said, I will support and defend the Constitution, I'm going to sue them. I'm going to sue them for the whole knowledge. Yes. Oh, of knowing, yes. Now, this is an arrest warrant. Oh, any authorized law enforcement officer. I think when you use a criminal complaint, you have to use one of these for a failure to appear. Yes. Now it says you are commanded to arrest and bring before a United States magistrate judge without unnecessary delay. Yes. This is a concept that law enforcement doesn't appreciate, the unnecessary delay. There are certain laws that your unnecessary delaying of the removal of the protection order, I can actually sue you for that. See, as soon as I inform you of a civil rights or civil liberties violation, yes, your unnecessary delaying of the actual fraud of issuing protection orders, and then the unnecessary delaying of me having custody of my sons, I can actually sue you for that, and it can be somewhat large. Who is accused of an offense violation? Now let's see here. Complaint, probation violation, supervised release violation, notice, order of the court. I think you used one of these arrest warrants, yes, for a failure to appear when you use criminal complaints. Yes, you don't use the ones that require an arrest record. No, you don't.